Indeed, welcome to Kirkby Lonsdale. Here we are, and Bernard.
Good morning.
Let's get the map going.
Isn't it a beautiful morning?
It's all right.
And
very hot.
Just to say that we're here. Okay, we're parking by the toilets, just here.
That was too much information, I'm afraid. Was that?
It's 5 years, believe it or not, since we did this walk last time, but it could be rather hot today. We're here by the bridge, Devil's Bridge. We're going to walk in a southerly direction all along the river for well over a mile, and then head north here, and maybe by lunchtime we'll be at the church at Whittington, in which case we can get some shade, and there are benches there, and yeah, so we'll see how things go, and then continue north to Sellet Hall, and then strike across the fields, Sellet Mill, up the by the side of the river there, and then eventually back to the car. 6 miles today.
Of course, every walk 6 miles.
I'd like to say it was flat, but it's not. There is a little bit of climbing.
And how much is a little bit, Bernard?
Several hundred feet.
Okay. So what are we? 2, 4, 6, 7 of us? Is that all? 7 of us today. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Here we are, back at Kirkby Lonsdale Cricket Club. This is down by the Loon, over to Barbandale over there. Beautiful, absolutely. It's baking. It's going to be really hot today. We're in the midst of a September heat wave, and I think we'll be taking it pretty slowly. And here we go, picnic area down here by the facilities where we've parked just there, and we're moving this way over to Devil's Bridge, and then as Bernard has said, down by the river. So this is just the road that runs through the car park now, and as soon as we get to the bridge here, I think we go off into the grass. Let's see how we go. Well, we've come over the main road. That's the end of the top road from Halton and Arkholme and that way into Kirkby. This is the A65 and the bridge over the river. Beautiful. Look at this for a beautiful morning. Look at this. Couldn't be nicer, really, could it? We're walking in this 30 minutes from our home maximum. A bit of a diving pool down there, diving area, diving swimming platform. It's lovely. Well, this is lovely, as Bernard's just said. Here we are walking through the weeds. But how pretty are they? Yeah, they're very, very good.
They're profuse, aren't they?
Profuse!
So that's it. How? Well, I got a telephone call yesterday afternoon, be about 5 o'clock, or round about that time. I just had a message from Emma to say that
we're still carrying on along the Loon here. Beautiful, beautiful day, very hot. You can just see Eddie now, one layer going off there. It's very hot, and I think it's going to get hotter as well. We're in the Loon Valley, obviously. A bit of rolling water there, and we're walking just on this, or we're either in this or in what's almost like jungle, where we're walking through the bushes and the reeds and the brambles, what have you. It's a lovely day. It's almost rinse and repeat, isn't it? A lot of heat haze about, as you can see. Loon's getting a bit wider now, narrows a bit further down towards Halton. Coming across, we're over towards the Yorkshire Dales, and just trying to think what it's called, Barbandale. Going over there, going over towards Dent and that way. Lovely day. You can just hear the wind rustling in the trees, and our leader has done a tremendous job of finding us a little house on the prairie almost here, where we've stopped for 11s. I think Brian's getting very comfortable, nearly falling asleep. Lovely day.
Just looking back at George Clark in there, it doesn't look any different.
No. So we've got berries everywhere in the trees here, and look at these elderberries. Beautiful. Trees are full of them. What does that say, Bernard? Bad winter coming. Hard winter coming. Yeah, we're backing through a little jungle track here, trying to avoid the nettles. And we're away from the river now. We're walking inland, away from the river towards Whittington, where we're hoping to have lunch at the church. Bernard's arranged some picnic tables for us, as the kind leader that he is. And we've come off the path that we were on away from the loon. We're now in the grounds of Whittington Hall. Whittington Hall was the residence of Mr. Greenwood, who was Greenwood's men's outfitters. He was there. This is the village of Whittington. And as you can tell by the chimes of the bell, we're coming up to 12 o'clock, which is going to be lunchtime at the church, I think. So we're around about halfway around, maybe a little bit further, but we're heading into the village of Whittington for lunch. And here we are at the church. We'll probably be heading to the benches over there. We're trying to look for some shade, actually. It's that nice today. Very hot on what we've been walking on. But this is the church at Whittington, and this is where we're going to have lunch. We left the church after lunch. Just come up this little lane. Quite a steep incline after lunch, just to get the blood circulating and the leg muscles going again. We are probably, well, we're over halfway from mine, even might be close to 2/3 of the way around. So we're heading north now, and then we'll head east back to Kirkby. Well, we've climbed up from the lunch spot. We've come to the top of here. This is over towards Barbandale, back towards Kirkby over there. Over those trees there, I'm thinking, is our favourite hill in the North Yorkshire area. Ingleborough. It's very easy to see, but we're not going that way. We're just heading round here. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we're just heading downhill, down towards Kirkby. We've just come round, we're contouring this little peak here. Well, I was going to say peak, lump here. Just contour, just come through the hedge there, over a stile, and now we're heading down back towards Kirkby. The hill behind the tree in front is Leck Fell, L-E-C-K, village of Leck up there. And then, like I said, over to the left you've got Barban Fell and Barbandale, over to Dent, and then eventually Sedbergh. So now, just to keep our boots clean and shiny, Bernard's got us walking through a beck. There we are, everybody getting the boots wet. Fortunately, it's not been flooding recently. As you can see, there's a bit of water in it, and this is what we're doing to get towards the end of the walk. And here we are, coming out of that little dell and that little lane and pathway back into the sun. Right now, not far away at all from Kirkby.
Hold on, Blair. Give us a breather.
Just a couple of newly built houses here. Gosh, there's some money's worth here. I don't know who's built these or who's going to live here, but they're beautiful stone houses, massive things. And we're heading back down now towards Kirkby. Leck Fell, there in front. Barben fell behind the tree, Barbendale, and then you're getting up towards the Howgills over there in the mist. And here we are heading back now down towards Kirkby. This is the church at Kirkby. See, there were some street lights you could see that were no, it was booths. The rugby ground is, I'll try and show you when I've switched this off. So we're heading downhill. It might not come out on the film, on the video so much, but blimey, it's a real steep one. We're just saying we're glad that we did it this way around and not the other way around. But it's been a cracking walk. Beautiful country, beautiful countryside. Down into Kirkby now. We're going to have some refreshments, some ice cream, I think, down at Devil's Bridge. That's where we're heading now. Just going down here, across the main road, back to the cars and back home. Next week is the combined week of what we call the long day. So the A's and the B's are going to Longtown. Whether somebody will photograph up there, I don't know. And then the week after we're in Clapham. So keep up with us, keep watching, and let's hope the weather stays as good as this for a long time to come. See you next week. Bye now.